Airsofters, Chief Chungus. Today, I'm bringing you the start of a brand new series, and it is nothing that anybody has ever done before on YouTube. I'm almost positive of it. And it is called Fixing My Rental Fleet. So this video is actually going to be sponsored by CTS Sports. They are providing everything that I need to get my rental fleet up and running. All I gotta do is talk about how awesome they are, which is easy to do. So this is gonna be interesting. So the first project that I have going is getting my room set up. So normally my airsoft setup is in this room, in my basement. As you can see, it is a very hot mess right now. I've got my gun wall right here. Everything from my baby, my M16 down there, all the way to stuff I never touch, other people's guns that I'm working on that are close. That kind of thing. So, gun wall. All my camos are up here. I got a bunch of different camos, a bunch of different loadouts. My workbench. I've got lots of stuff, guys. As you can see, it is a total mess. And if I'm going to be doing what I am doing, then you will understand that this all has to be cleaned up. I have to clean all of this. And there is so much stuff that I have to work on. I'm actually allocating a second room in my basement, which is going to be this room. We tried to make this a second living room down here and literally never used it for that. As you can see, we got like a couch and stuff like that. Do got some of my Legos. I'm a big Star Wars nerd, so of course I got Legos, as you guys can see. Look at all this gloriousness. Look at all this gloriousness. But yeah, this whole space we got going, it's all has to be allocated for this project because there's a lot. You can see that's just one pile of rental guns right there. We have that duffel bag, and that duffel bag is all rental guns. I counted, we should have 33 rental guns, all of which need to be gone through. So this whole room needs to be allocated. So what I gotta do, clean up. I'm gonna take the couch, I'm gonna take the Lego stuff, we're gonna move it here. And then we are going to set gun racks up, get the guns up. I bought a whiteboard. The whiteboard is going to go right here because I am going to have a work day. And so I'm going to have some of the elites over. I want to be able to write on the whiteboard 1 through 33 and write out what's wrong with them and where I'm at on fixing them. So it's going to be a big project, but today is just going to be you watching me set up room 1 because it's going to take that much time. Alrighty, Airsofters, I really wanted to take this time to talk about our sponsor, CTS Sports, because they're really doing something incredible for me, and so I want to do something incredible for them and really explain their business to you guys. So CTS Sports is doing something totally different than any other airsoft company that I have seen. But their company focus is basically on this member-funded programs, where it's basically like an airsoft subscription service. And the goal is to crowdfund the growth of the airsoft community, mostly in Wisconsin, I think some in Illinois as well, but mostly in Wisconsin because that's where they're based out of. So they really want to try to basically bolster the community for field and event assistance, event rentals, guns, props, vehicles, and in the future, hopefully a physical member store. As you can see that this is their website online right now. They do have a store online, nothing super extensive, but they have the basics, the important stuff in there. So, but the membership program is really important, and I think it's very interesting what Kyle, the owner of CTS Sports, is doing. But it's basically a launching point to simultaneously crowdfund the growth of the Midwest airsoft community. And then there's some good discounts that you do get with this program, which I think is really interesting. Right now, it's running off of like a rebate system. So basically, if you show up with the receipt, or like send them the receipt, they'll, it's all under rebate. So the Elite package is something that I'm actually really looking into getting myself. There's some good discounts if you go and play airsoft quite frequently, especially in the Midwest. It would be really smart to get signed up for that Elite package, just because you're going to be saving money in the long run. Some of those discounts, like that 10% and that 5%, even though it might not seem like a lot, it actually does build up if you go out and play or buy stuff from stores quite frequently. So that is huge. They do have teching services as well from TJ. I know TJ, he's a fantastic tech. They also have some other stuff coming. I really like the idea that they've got going for, the rental service being more than just guns, where it's props and it's vehicles. Like the stuff that they're doing is super ambitious, and I've really not seen any other airsoft company do this thus far. So I'm really excited for what these guys got coming. I know the events page here, there's a couple other events that they definitely could add, because there's Op Pandemonium, which I'm going to be doing the rentals at, is formerly Ship of Fools. So that is going to be the first time this rental fleet is seeing action in quite a while. But I wanted to give this insight from Kyle. He had sent this to me. So he says, for 12 years, I've gone to events, refed, led groups of players, and had the opportunity to talk and meet many of the players, staff, and organizers. And the thing that stuck with me from many of those conversations is the amazing creative event ideas that we haven't got to experience. It's a daunting task starting, organizing, funding, and advertising an event or field. Most events and fields die before even taking off because of the list above. It dawned on me that if we work together as a community, we can make those dreams a reality. So, CTS Sports, go ahead, check them out. Link is going to be in the description below. Show these guys some serious love and support, because obviously they're my first sponsors. But even if they weren't sponsors, the stuff that they're trying to do for the airsoft community in the Midwest, honestly, it's awesome. I think it's the best thing that could happen, because as an airsoft community, the way we survive is we grow. Okay. I want you to look at this, and I want you to tell me, do you know a single person that is not a company or a business that has a rental fleet as big as me? That is the question. I haven't seen it. Technically, these are both mine and my dad's, but mostly mine, because I can fix them and actually use them. They've been sitting for like 5 years now. Yeah. So I technically have 34 in fleet. There's another one in my personal stash that I nabbed a while ago that I've been using as a backup, so I'll probably just end up throwing that in. But yeah, let's get the light here for you guys, so you can properly understand what's going on. All right, that is a lot of guns. That is a crap ton of guns. We were able to do some work with these bad boys, and then you can see as well all the other parts and stuff from the club that we used to run. So like, this is just all gun parts that are going to help me get everything together. This is strictly magazines, and that over there is strictly magazines. That's a lot of mags. Every single one's got to be gone through and tested. This is other parts and stuff, chargers, So yeah, this is a lot because I have to go through every single one of these guns, and I've got to make sure all the aesthetics are tightened up so nothing wobbles. I got to make sure it's got all the bits and pieces on the outside because I want it to look good. And I have to break them all open. They all need shimmed, greased, and any other work or damage inside needs to be fixed, obviously. The other big thing is FPS testing on these because we use these for somewhere between 8 and 10 years. We use most of these every other Saturday or Sunday, and kids would beat the heck out of them. So yeah, there's a lot to do, but like I said, we are sponsored by CTS Sports, which is a huge blessing. On top of, I got the Elites who are going to help me out. As you can see, this is the start. This is the start of the craziest thing that no one has ever done for airsoft on YouTube before. I promise that this is it. This is where it's at. This is where we make our mark, guys, because I want to see another tech who's going to sit down with 34 guns and be like, I'm going to fix all of them, and then I'm going to fix them well. You know, it'd be an even funner idea is if I was able to, like, paint them all. Paint them all OD green and with black. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I like how that sounds. Sounds good. So this is episode 1 that we are ending. There's going to be a lot of different episodes because I'm trying to keep them shorter. Because obviously you're going to watch them all if they're shorter and it takes less of your time. Obviously. Just always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out the website for CTS Sports. It is down in the description, y'all. Go check these guys out. Show them some love and support. You know, they are awesome business. My guy Kyle, he's my hookup. He'll hook you up. He'll take care of you. So, until episode 2.